and we will unlock it right now, but I will wait for few minutes for everyone to join. Let me just collect this one, and yes, navigate, but we won't start it immediately. We will actually use our resin and do daily commissions, and then I'm going to actually join the quest and find out what is it all about in Navia's story. So let's go. Firstly, let's use all of our resin and then dailies, and then start Navia's story quest. Alright. Hopefully many of you will join in next few minutes. But until then, well, we will just collect a little bit of Mora because I'm kinda low on Mora. I fell below 1 million again. So yeah. Hi Naruto, welcome. Nice to see you. Just before you joined, I said that I'm going to use my resin and I'm going to do daily commissions, and then we are starting with Navia's story quest. So few minutes just to, you know, collect everything and finish only important things in this game, I guess. Getting few primo gems and, well, spending resin on what you need. I need to get back to, I don't know, 5 million Mora or something like that. I used all of... I collected, you know, I didn't collect absolutely no chests for 2 versions, and I don't know, 2 weeks ago I collected absolutely everything what I didn't collect until then, and I ended up with 10 million Mora, and now I'm back at below 1 million, so that's kind of problem. Stuck at floor 12, chamber 3. Well, nice. It's great that you actually passed absolutely everything until chamber 3. Well, you will need to... The water enemy kills Raiden in one shot. Yeah, you will need to practice dodging that monster, I don't know. Hold him out in one shot, yeah. I don't know why that enemy is just that much OP, but they made him that way, and it is a little bit too much, but it is what it is. You will need just to practice a little bit more about his patterns of the attacks, because if you don't want to try to do it like 50 times, you will need to concentrate really nice. Bad habit with Zhongli, yes, I do agree with that. I have the same problem because I was playing Mono Geo for, let's say, half a year, and of course when you're playing Mono Geo, absolutely no one can do anything to you, so Mono Geo is just too OP. It lacks a little bit of damage, but I do think that it is fixed with C6 Ito. And yeah, Zhongli side effect. Yeah, I do agree on that one. We are all suffering the same fate because of Zhongli. But you cannot have multiple Zhonglis, so you will need to learn the attacking pattern of the enemy. And yes, you will struggle a little bit more than you thought you will, but at least you will be able to finish it. Yeah, I just said I have the same problem. Zhongli is just too OP sometimes, and yeah. Do I have enough for the knave? I think I do, so we will skip the... let's go finish this daily commission and let's skip the books. The books one, ley line. Okay, you're done. 3, 2, 1, boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Too easy. These old enemies are just too easy. I mean, I'm not complaining that much, but still, I do love sometimes when it is hard, and that is the reason why I, in the last stream, used random teams for this Paralabis. They are just too easy to finish. I mean, for me. I did take a lot of time into building characters, so it is easy for me. So I like when it is hard, and I'm often complaining because it is too easy. So yeah, at least give us floor 13, which will, after each cleared wave, give us, I don't know, 1000 Mora, and the first wave is like floor 12, chamber 3, something like that. Every single enemy is level 100, and they are just, each wave they are boosted 10% more, so I think it would be fair. So you don't get that much, but you still can have some fun. Got 1 star, and on third chamber got 1 star. Well, if you got 6 stars on the floor 12, it is okay. If you really cannot finish it with 9 stars, then getting 7th or 8th star doesn't give you anything. So you can just practice dodging, nothing else, because rewards are at 3, 6 and 9 stars, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, replenish for 1 of these. Yes, thank you. 2 more to finish. And then we have 3 more daily commissions. And finally, beginning with Navia's story. So I guess, let's say 5 minutes more before I start it. You got Chichi. You're so unlucky. Yeah, at least it is confirmed. And if you get it early, then it was worth it. Yeah, the game changer. Raiden is a game changer, definitely. Yeah, first time I was using her, I thought the same thing you are just saying to me now. She's incredible. Once you make a build for her, she is incredible.
Inazuma shines eternal.
And of course, having build where you, I would say, farmed over half a year for her, as I did, I would say it is pretty much broken, okay? Yes, more than half a year wasted on Raiden. I mean, not really wasted, but I wish that Genshin made it possible to build more characters at once, because you need too much time for one, so I don't know.
Torn to oblivion.
If I need half a year to build one character, then it is too much, really.
Shine down. I see everything. Everybody stand back.
Okay, come on.
Settle down.
Alright, so resin finished, and now we need to do daily commissions. And then we will check out Navia. Okay, this is easy one. I needed few of these ones, so my advice, try collecting all of them when you see them. If you get any character, I'm sure you will not have enough, so be sure to collect all of them when you see them. Oh, come on. Alright. Nope. Yeah, 3 weeks for the talents to level up them. Well, yeah, it takes too much time in Genshin. But I mean, I'm not mad about those things, I'm mad about artifacts that you need. I don't know, I needed half a year for my Raiden to build her like this, and I still need more crit rate, so yeah. It's kinda too much when it comes to artifacts, because there are too many sets at the moment. And yeah, I'm really struggling to understand where is this all going, because Snezhnaya is 2 years from now, so who knows how many sets are there going to be. About the drama in 4.4, about the rewards, I guess you're talking about the rewards for the new year, the Chinese New Year, right? Or something else? Because absolutely every single year there is drama about those rewards, and I do not understand. They will give you a little bit more because of the drama, but I mean, they're not bothering that much about giving anything more than you get. So how many wishes are we getting? Are we getting 10 wishes, like 110 pool, right? Or something else? Because every single year it was just 110 pool, and afterwards you get another 10 pool, and that's it. So I guess it is the same thing again. I didn't check that one out. I don't bother about the leaks that much, except for the well, let's see, Navalette, for the Raiden, and for Zhongli. Those were the only. And when the new region is coming up. 13 wishes, 10 in login event and 3 in mail. Well, just as I said, they will give you 110 pull and that's it. I mean, it's the same absolutely every year, okay? Absolutely every year is the same thing. So, as expected, I would say. But I guess because of the drama, we will get another 10 pull, and then that's it. Maybe a little bit more resin, nothing spectacular. So, nothing to bother about. Oh, let's go to the, what's his name? Liban. Let's go and collect this daily thing. So there, when you just put it on the paper, they are giving you 2000 primogems. Not bad, but not good either. But as I said, expected. Okay, mega box. Yay, 100 primogems. So much enthusiasm. Okay, now what? He switched my navigation thing. Okay, we are starting with Navia's story quest. I hope it's going to be good. My friend said to me that I shouldn't have too much hope for it, but I'm still hoping that they made a good quest, okay? The good story quest. I hope that they will make more story quests like Ethos, okay? So, let's see. The Writesleys and Novelettes were terrible, so really,
Well, if it isn't
I
my dear
hope.
partners.
I have huge hopes for future quests. It's decent, but Chinese players are pissed. Yeah. Well, I am too, because you need 90 wishes for single 5-star character, and if you lose freaking 50-50, then you need 180 pools. So, yeah, 13 wishes is not enough. Definitely. It's not even 10% of the 5-star. If we are talking about one to be totally guaranteed, okay?
I didn't expect
So,
to run into
yeah.
you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Let's listen to the story. Just getting our daily dose of adventuring. Yes, spending resin and doing daily commissions as I did right
Are you still busy
5 seconds ago.
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on
It's a
materials,
little bit slow
confirming
at
construction timelines,
continuing
discussing
from one dialogue
compensation
to
terms
another,
with
but
families
okay.
affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spina di Rasula affected too?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Oh, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So
I hope there
came
will
over this
be
time, I took
a
a page
little
from
bit
Elusa's book
action
and decided
in
to
this
make a
story
list
quest.
of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
Okay, before I continue with the quest, yes, I do know that Star Rails gave a free 5-star, and it would be amazing if Hoyoverse decided to let us choose between absolutely any of the 5 stars in the game. So one constellation or a new 5-star, it doesn't matter, okay? But to get literally any of the 5-stars, okay? It would be amazing. And then we do not need any wishes, and only thing that we would possibly need would be to get fragile resin, so only that one. Tainari for free. Well, when it comes to choosing, well, I guess they would give you the option to choose from the standard banner, so that is why I don't complain about the wishes. I would rather take 10 wishes than take one 5-star from standard banner, so yeah. Welcome Sup, you're just in time, we are beginning Navia's story. We are like 30 seconds in the story. We finished with the daily commissions and spending resin. So perfect timing actually, perfect timing. I did start a little bit earlier than expected from the poll that I made yesterday for the stream, but well, it is what it is. I couldn't have done it a little bit later. This was the best time for me. So I hope that there will be even more of you to join, and hopefully we will all enjoy this Navia story if it is any good. I hope it's going to be some action in this story, so yeah, some fighting, but we will see.
And then, since Maloose loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That
Great.
does sound like you, alright. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait. There's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Well, if you can read it, then it is fine, I guess. Yeah, maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Yeah, why would you put symbols if you can
Anyway,
just
I should have already
put
taken care of
names?
most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, wanna come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Naruto, yeah, I do agree with you. I'm not fan of the Star Rails because of that. The same reason I love Genshin, because you can move and dodge, and in all of that, in the same time you can attack. So yeah, the Star Rails is a little bit predictable with the gameplay, I would say, and kinda boring. I did start few games like that, but they are not that interesting, so yeah, I do agree definitely. It would be a pretty nice break too, so yeah, let's go, Paimon.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh,
A boat?
the aquabus, right?
Dude, I have Nevelet.
Oh, sorry.
He can
meant
swim
our
across
own
the
boat.
whole
The Aquabus
Atlantic
doesn't have a
in
station
2
near Poisson,
seconds.
So we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
And is this a new thing with the colored text? What does it do? What does it change? Is something different if I choose any of these ones? I've still got something to do. Oh, I didn't read. Sorry. Okay, I didn't read.
Alright, follow me.
Sure, let's go. You don't have enough storage. You're playing on
The
phone
engineer is
only,
still doing a few
or
routine safety checks.
do you play it
We can head
on
out as soon as we get the green light.
PC or
So, Paimon has always wanted to
maybe
ask.
PlayStation?
The 3 aquabus lines are all named
I guess
after
it's
people in
only
your family, right?
mobile phone, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Okay, Spina di Rosula was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get
iPad,
it.
okay. I mean, the same
What
thing.
I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Genshin at the moment on mobile has 30 gigabytes. My friend has 31 point something gigabytes in Genshin, but on my phone it's 29.8. So if you can put it, if you have enough actually, then try. I did play Genshin on mobile before, but here I switched to PC and now I can make, I would say, much better content for you, so yeah. Well, something that big also wouldn't have been just his call. I didn't really pay that much attention, so something that big. I don't know.
That would only
And
be
she's
the
laughing.
case if he cared about what others thought.
Okay,
My father was always
I will
really
pretend
stubborn.
that
Once he made
that
up
I
his
didn't
mind,
hear
good
absolutely
luck
anything.
getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, how
because
much
I wouldn't
memory
just
do you
let
have
him
on
keep
iPad?
Getting his way. He was just
Wasn't it that the Apple is
Not
giving a
very
little bit
agreeable.
more memory
Boss, the
than
boat's ready.
others
We can head out.
on the base
all
models?
right. Then let's head out.
Everyone switched now to the bigger memories on the base models, but before I know that Apple usually had more memory in the beginning.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
Oh, so going
Oh,
personal.
I'm sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina.
Yeah,
They
let's
always
hear
said
the
that they were sure we would have
stories.
gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Dude, I'm missing Melus and Silver.
Always.
Why do you think that she
But
doesn't?
no matter what, we can't change the past.
What?
But
I didn't even
I'll
click
tell
on
myself
anything.
that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina.
I guess
Zero
Roblox
I've
doesn't
got
take
to
that
keep my
much
chin up.
memory.
We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Oh yeah, let's see it. Why is Trevor dead?
Do you think she's doing alright?
He has such a straight face. Yeah, she's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right.
Kinda in a,
She's
I
really
wouldn't
been
say
through a lot.
trouble
It couldn't
every
have been
single
easy
time,
shouldering
but you
so
know.
much by herself.
Don't worry, Sup. We are checking new Poisson. Novelette is going to check it out. I guess that Novelette can swim faster than the aqua boat is traveling, so we could actually let our Novelette swim instead of going to the aqua boat altogether and just skip everything, make it faster.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Melus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Melus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis and everything they did.
Well, shouldn't Navia be featured with them too?
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Newbie president? Dude,
Maybe we can have
you are
this
president
conversation
for
again in a few decades.
over
Once
2
I've done more
years,
for the town and the
right?
people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree
I
wholeheartedly.
don't play
I also believe
Roblox,
that Boss should have a place
so
on the
if
statue.
that game is inside Roblox,
If you
I
keep
do not know
inflating
about
my
it.
ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Well, if that's what you think, I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think
Always.
I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
What are you doing?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callis, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callis and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think?
Very
Got any ideas?
encouraging, Naruto. Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed
Why
it a
do you
bit with
ask me
Florent
for any
before,
ideas? Yeah,
but
Navia.
I could never come up with any fresh
Why
or
me every
original
single
ideas.
time?
It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Let's see. Let's start with the happy pose.
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
I guess, but this is too much.
Will all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Can one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
Okay.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
I guess that none of these ones will work, so let's try looking into the distance.
Do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain in their first
Well,
mate.
being a taxi driver for
There, my
the
dear
first
Clementine.
job
As
is
you can see,
not
every
really
tree
that
on that
bad,
island
so
is dripping with more
don't worry about it.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callis look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But
Yeah.
then, since we're putting it in the town,
Driver
the whole point of
license
the pose
first,
would be
yes.
lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Well, the last option we have, and it's not going to
Imposing, huh?
work.
Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose, it makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we
Paimon,
asked the
please
journalist to choose a new
disappear.
alias.
Please.
You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent
You are
the
not
image
the
of her
best
in our
guide.
hearts.
You're the
Let's
worst
try to come up
guide.
with something else.
You need Paimon for the few minutes and then you do not need her anymore. Okay, 15 hours later
We tried a bunch of different
and
ideas, but none of them felt
3
right.
million pictures later.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I
GTA
was going
taxi
to do a photo
driver.
shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a
Well-
lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Every single time I played
outfits.
GTA, they
Oh,
crashed
that's
into
the
me,
errand I
so
forgot
please
back in the city.
don't be
Do either of
GTA
you
taxi
still remember
driver.
that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is
Every
Adele.
single time they broke my car.
Sure. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father. How was this one read? Jacques was a good person. I hope I said it correctly. I'm not really sure. And when it comes to GTA, when GTA 6 comes out for the PC on Steam or I don't know, on any of the platforms, I will be buying it and playing. So yeah, when it comes for the PC, the first day we are buying it and we are going to do, I guess we will do absolutely everything on live stream. I'm not 100% sure, but probably on the live stream. So yeah. Drifting in GTA, well, it's not working that good. I didn't play the fifth one. I didn't play GTA 5, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not that easy and not that good, so yeah.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget
Welcome
something
on
important
us.
after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone
We
to pick
are
it up right away.
halfway through
On
the
the matter
first
of the
part
statue,
of the
We
Navia
should
story.
still come up with a few more ideas for the
So
design.
I guess
I'll have to
enjoy
trouble you
with
to
us
source some
if we
for me.
get hopefully
We could have
some
just done
good
that from the
action
start.
afterwards. Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures. Well, after 12 hours of taking pictures, I guess everyone would have some good pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some
I
valuable
know I'm
souvenirs
right.
at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh.
That's right. I finally finished serving my time.
For what?
Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
But
You
why
wouldn't
were
believe
you
how
in
much I missed
prison?
Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is...
Yeah.
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
For
But,
what?
Looking at it now, it was probably another one of
Did he
Marcel's
kill
plots. He
someone?
worked at the Confrérie of
Or
Cabrera.
what?
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard
Thank
anything
you.
at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
VIP
nice to meet
helpers?
I don't recall Navia ever generously
Come
commenting
on!
that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
VIP helper.
Pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
That's not so good title, you know. That's pretty basic title. Just okay. We just followed Navia's lead.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to
Dude,
attract great
VIP
people.
helper.
Oh, that reminds
That's not.
me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I would hope it was the truth.
It's the truth.
I hope it was the
They weren't
truth.
the only
But
people
it
we
is
lost
not.
either. Many
I'm
others,
missing
including
Silver.
Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa
I mean, Melus
Dead.
was funny too, but Silver,
gone?
he was amazing.
Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey,
Okay,
Heather.
enough with
Malus
these
and Coulter
kind
were
of
friends for many years,
stories.
and
We
even
need
served on many missions together
Stories
during the early
with
days of the
action,
Spina.
with
I can
love,
understand how he feels.
not the sad ones.
Let's sit down
It
somewhere,
happens
so
absolutely
I can tell you
every single
everything that has
time.
happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
We had enough of these in the Archon Quest. Archon Quest is written as it is written, but please, story quests, please make them be funny and enjoyable with a lot of action and not these sad stories again and again. Okay. The first part is still not finished. And I guess we have 3 parts of the story. I guess, I'm not really sure.
All of this, it's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real.
C3 in
It
7
all
pools?
really happened. Has the world gone mad?
How? I would love to have that kind of luck. I'm not really sure. It's kinda... I don't know. It's amazing how some people get 2, 3, 4 even 5 stars in 110 pool. But I did get 2 5 stars 2 times, and that's it. So I'm not really sure what kind of luck is that. Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would also have found them very difficult to accept. Well, yes.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy.
Yeah, but
of
after
Melissa's loss.
C3 he shouldn't really
The sheer
pulled any.
depravity of
How
Marcel's
much pulls
actions.
did he waste
I
for
thought
the
Mr. Marcel would
C4,
always stand
C5
by
and
the Spina.
C6?
Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent
20
improving the town
pools
of
for
Poisson.
3
But
more
Mr.
constellations.
Callis
For
believed
the last
an
3.
opportunity to collaborate
Fourth,
with the Court of
fifth, and
Fontaine
sixth.
the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
Yes, after C3 everything is waste, okay? Everything is waste. Because C4 is boosting your party members, which is not important at all. C5 improving skill, which is not giving that much damage, so it's not important. And C6 something with energy, and I don't know, but it's just not something that you really need. So yeah, C3 and that's it. My Raiden is C3 and she will stay at C3, but let's say Nevalet and Ito, I can put them to C6 because C6 is something that you will be able to use on them, and Raiden just for energy, well, nah. I would rather go for R5 weapon than C6 Raiden, so yeah. Continuing with the story, that couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh, yeah. It eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia...
Yelan C6 is
boss,
broken, but
you
until
might not
she's
know this,
C6,
but he wasn't always
she
like
is just...
that. He used to be a lot better with taking
she's not
counsel.
good enough.
With him listening to our
Only at
advice and
C6
Miss
she is
Clementine
good.
also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side.
Okay. Stop. Is this going to be the quest where we are going to find out about a new clan or something? It seems like that. And that clan killed her mother on purpose, and then we are going to confront them, or we will just do absolutely nothing and mourn? What? Why? Why does it have to be like that? Give me some story with happy ending. Give me something to laugh about, and give me some action.
Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callus began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on,
Yes,
Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina. It never gave us
on
any kind of
Yelan's
professional or
banner,
personal courtesy ever
everyone
again.
pulled for
Perhaps they've
C6.
regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position.
I saw
so
that
they've been lying
Raiden
low
is
for a
good
while.
at C0.
But as long as
and
they exist,
in the beginning
they'll continue
I
to be a
pulled
threat.
only for C0, so
I think Coulter's got a point. Both
Yeah.
Marcel and Romeo had my father
And
in
she's
their
still
sights
amazing.
for a very long time.
I guess she will stay.
Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Okay. Maybe this guy who
Thank you for
came
that,
just called
And
her.
Coulter,
I
thank you
think
for
that
telling
he
me
is
about
from
this as
that
well.
clan.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today.
Oh no.
I'm finding it a
Something
bit hard to calm
something
down
is
even
going
now.
to happen.
I mean to think that I'll just never see them again.
Ah, in that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two?
I
You
like
don't
to
mind,
hear
do you, Coulter?
about the stories
Of course.
from the
That's fine by
characters, because there are
Paimon
good
feels like a lot
character
hanging on
story
this end.
quests, so does it even change the outcome? We want to see Adele cheer up.
We really are the best of partners. Come on,
Or it's
let's
the
go.
same thing. Adele is the star, so I guess it's the same thing. It doesn't change anything. I did enjoy few of the character story quests, so that is why I'm trying to do all of them like this now on stream. I'm not really sure. If we get Ito's story quest or Zhongli's, I'm pretty sure
It's
that
nice to walk
they
from time
will
to
be
time, isn't it?
amazing.
Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
I'm not sure if I know about him. I did listen for the few of the stories from the NPCs on the other
Well,
channels.
we've walked far enough
I
for
did
now.
check it out,
Let's take a break.
but I'm
Since
not
we're out
sure
for a
if
walk,
I
we shouldn't stress too much about
went
the
to that
destination.
person in my world.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
Yeah, true. When it comes to the NPCs and checking them out, I will check him out after. Go back to in the night. Okay, we will find him, but after Navia's story quest. Okay, after Navia's story quest, tell me to go to him and check him out. I'm not really trying to, check out the sad stories, but hey, we will see. We will see what kind of stories he is and maybe hear him singing. So yeah, is he really singing or what? I don't really think that's a bad thing though. Yeah, the aquabus is letting you go quickly from place to place, so it's not a bad thing, definitely.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Yes,
Oh,
please,
listen to the
give me
cheesy taste of
Snickers.
Navia's macarons. Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Okay, so it means that I'm going to
Okay.
make it.
The stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of
I have 500 sugar, okay, and 500 flour. So yeah.
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some stuff on hand.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Well, make it if you want. I have absolutely
How did
everything,
it go?
Navia.
Did you find the ingredients?
I have them! 1000 sweet flour, you see?
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
You really love collecting primos. Well, did you go to Teyvat map on the Hoyolab application and collect? Did you collect absolutely
Boss's
everything on
speaking
map?
skills have always
If you
been
didn't,
famous.
well,
Everyone in
check
this
it out
Spina knows
because
how
there's
exceptionally
so
talented she is.
many things.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There are still some important things we must do. Well, I need to find my sister, and we need to see what's going to happen with Celestia.
Yeah, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Well, before I now continue with the quest, go to the Hoyolab application, find Teyvat map, find Teyvat interactive map, and just go into filters. You have approximately 3,000 things, if not even 4,000 things to collect. So have fun. Because I collected almost everything, so yeah, I do know the suffering, and yeah, have fun. It's not too hard. The exploration percentage doesn't include collecting chests. It only includes how much did you unlock. So you do not even need to do absolutely every single quest that is available in the region. You just need to do quests which will unlock certain parts of that part of the region, okay? So after you unlock absolutely everything, after you finish 3 or 5 or 10 quests which leave you to unlock everything, then it will say 100% completed, but you will still have 100 chests, 5 more quests, 50 more puzzles. So you are not done. You are definitely not done. No, you can make up to even more than 15,000 primogems. I'm 100% sure. If not even over 20,000 primogems, okay? You can make so much more. I almost said money, but it's not money. You can pull so many characters if you collect everything, okay? I would say at least 3 more 5 stars if you collect everything. At least. I got over 100 wishes from the last 2 expansions from Fontaine, from collecting absolutely everything. So over 100 wishes. I'm not sure how much exactly, but yes, I collected I would say 20,000 primogems just in Fontaine, so be sure to check everything. Yes, new mission took look. Well, firstly focus on exam and then collect everything when you have time. Now to continue. Navia's right.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon,
I
she'd still remember
already
the
forgot
delicious
what
taste
she
of
said, but
rabbit
she
in the
is
bowl.
right.
I understand now.
Possibly.
Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
Oh. Yes, I did hear something in the bush.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast.
Cheers!
So smoothly. May the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then.
First part of the quest
Some old
finished.
acquaintances in
I
town to
guess
make a
we
dope
spent
uniform.
15
So we should
minutes
be able to pick it up
on
right
the
away.
collecting. So 1 hour almost for the first part. That shouldn't be possible, but okay. Never mind. Let's now begin the second part of the quest. Alright.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Oh wow.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
The boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you have contended with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can
So
commit to us
this
when
guy
she's
is
older,
spying
and
on us.
can really make that decision for herself.
Yes, I wasn't just hearing it,
something
it
up,
really
Paimon?
happened.
Tailing?
Yes, follow me.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Finally, some action.
Stop right there!
I told you, it's going to be about this clan.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Replace
Seems
who?
like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers?
Oh,
There's no need
nice.
to skulk in the dark anymore.
Navia is
Take them out.
frustrated. Okay.
Hey there!
Nice.
Watch out!
Oh, I have another one. Okay.
Hey there!
Great.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were
Oh.
you killing us?
Navia sold assistants. Yes. No one can replace them.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Melus was fun. Not always, but usually he had to say something funny. And Silver was just amazing. He was at the same time clever and confused. So yeah, amazing combination. Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. Would you ever say something like that? We've got people up above and down below as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
Of course not.
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
I knew it! I
Can't beat you in a fight.
Why do I have to
We met.
call absolutely
We
everything
lost.
out before
Get
it even
revenge?
happens?
Wait,
The
you're
first
not
time they
Romeo's
said it,
followers, are you?
I knew it.
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
Haha. You are lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here. Yes, you were next to Poisson, spying on us.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right,
Oh yeah!
we get it.
Give me
Come on,
some
go.
action, please. These three guys were too
Can't you
easy
just
to deal
let
with.
them go like that, Navia?
Give me
I don't
Once
want
again,
to inherit my father's grudges
floor
too.
12, chamber 3.
And moreover, when it comes to the aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I do
I
agree
support
with you.
boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I don't know.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Betcha there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool.
Why not?
Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Okay, and that is alright. It's the easiest way to go there, just to teleport, and let's jump in the middle.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina
Dude,
states at the court
it
with
looks
some
like
super
sewers.
mysterious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued
This
growth
should
of
be
the
the
Spina,
worst place to
Papa
live,
wanted
and
Poisson to
Paimon
eventually
likes
grow
it.
into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Please have mercy now.
Oh yeah.
I really won't be able to sleep at all.
Oh yeah.
I was just kidding. Be on your
Welcome,
way.
Yokomoko. Okay. So now we know how to make Paimon not be able to. Where do we need to sit inside and wait for the. Dude! At which table? This one? Okay. Now we know how to make Paimon not fall asleep. And then, when she falls asleep, well, we are finally free. We can do anything. We don't have to listen to Paimon anymore. Yes, Navia, did something happen?
Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest.
Okay, why does it sound so wrong? However, please explain these two sentences to me. Please explain them, because it sounds so wrong on so many levels at the moment. Although I don't have anything against it if you're going to put it.
Wanna go fishing? I've got some
Fishing.
rods and lures
Oh,
ready.
okay.
Oh, so that's what
Explained.
you're talking about.
Thank you. Okay. Fishing.
Well, hopefully I didn't wake you
Wow.
or anything.
Well, yeah, you should take it if it's giving you so much trouble. Um, my friend has asthma, so I do know it's sometimes a problem. So yeah, definitely go and take inhaler. You're good. Since the invitation is coming from you, I cannot decline it.
I knew it. You really are my best partner.
I'm
Okay,
the best
let's go.
absolutely
To
everything.
the fishing spot.
Not just partner, everything. Oh my god. And nothing close to it. At least we have novelette, so we will be a little bit faster on swimming. Okay, and out we go. Everything prepared for us.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
Change your
What's
mind.
the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
Aha, now your voice,
But should
yes.
fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in
I
the
do
catch
agree
when
with
you
that
finally
one.
hook something?
Now,
Well,
when we are
that's one
halfway
way
through
to enjoy
the
fishing.
story, I
do you
definitely
think,
agree with
traveler?
that. Automation is more efficient.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly,
I would be
I'm
happy
being
as
shocked
long
at how
as
much
I
energy
get
you still
all
have,
fishing
Sally.
achievements
Usually
and
by this time
get
of night, it's a struggle for
catch.
Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
the weapon.
Huh.
And I
Might
still
just be something that runs in my family.
still
That's a
hate
thing?
fishing so much that I didn't decide
I'm sure you'd
on
get
fishing
even sleepier if I
for the
delved more
catch.
deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how
You
he'd
need
been
to
injured,
fish
but
for
I could
2,000
tell it had
fish
something to do with
to
me.
get the
I learned
achievement.
then that there's always a
Even
cost
more
to making a
painful,
mistake. The
probably.
more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Navia, it must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Hoyovers,
We're planning to
please!
talk about sad things tonight.
Give me some
Basically, I was just saying that the
positive
nurturing atmosphere of the
emotions
Spina
in these
must
story
have been my mother's
quests.
legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Furina's story
Is
quest
that
was
where you let those guys
actually,
go today?
let's say, positive. In the beginning it was sad, but
Although,
afterwards
maybe
it
there's a
was
part of not wanting
it
to
was
repeat the mistakes
pretty
of the
okay.
past.
I would
I want
say
to
it
be
was
reasonable,
fine,
at least. Hey, look! I think you've
enjoyable.
got something on the line.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Catch it! Just
You
pull
want
it!
Paimon to help too?
Well, of course, Paimon, do something. Do something. You never do anything, so you could actually just do something.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Wow. Navia, really?
Stop wasting time. The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
I knew it.
Go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with
I
that
knew
information
it.
as you wish.
I didn't want to say it, but I thought that he will. Oh
Well,
God.
your rod was missing a part too, so I
No.
guess that makes it fair.
Wait a second. Is that Coulter, right? Is he going to be that person that Callas was arguing with? And he just changed his name? Is that what's happening? I thought the first sentence, he came from the Meropid. Okay? I was thinking that something is going to come up with that guy. And after we learned about the clan, I was going to say that he's on the mission with them, that he needs to do something to lure Navia into, I don't know, some kind of trap. But I didn't want to say it. Because as the story went, it seemed that he's kinda okay, but still suspicious. Oh God. Okay.
If we're just talking
Well,
about
we
the
now
number
know.
of missing parts, sure.
Now we know.
Never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Paimon,
All right.
how can
Go
you
to
even
bed.
be?
I had a great time today.
How can you even be tired when you did absolutely nothing? Well, see you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Of
Paimon dreamt that
course.
she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Nice. Paimon is throwing some funny jokes. Wow. I didn't expect that will happen, but it did. It did. And just where did you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Second part is finished. Nice. 800 meters. Oh, in the Poisson. Well, let's see how this story is going to conclude, because I guess it's going to be something like 15 minutes of the explaining absolutely everything that is coming
We're
up
back.
in the
We
end
brought you a
now.
gift from the court too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh.
That's the
All
thing that
right.
Navia
I
should
don't mind.
say.
Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while.
Hello again.
Oh,
I
it's you
don't
two.
remember you,
It has
but
been a while
hi.
indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Oh, the
I've
Jacques
heard that
case.
you also helped save all
I'll
of
pretend
Fontaine.
that I remember.
You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Yes, keep that second account because it is pretty much, let's just say, broken. That kind of luck is amazing, so just keep it.
Is it for me? But
Wow.
isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait, could that
They
mean
want to blow
what?
up the Clementine line?
Oh,
Certainly
To-
sounds like it.
overflow
Romeo and
the
his followers
whole
hate the Spina
Poisson?
and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Oh,
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
well, we have to stop
Yeah.
them.
If they've been planning this for
Oh.
ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone
Yeah.
onto our ship. That should be the
When you
safest
get
place.
to AR-45, use
My dear
absolutely
partner, Can I
everything
leave the Clementine line
on
to
your
you?
second account,
If the
into
explosives do go off, not only would the
artifacts,
people of Poisson be in danger,
and
any
yeah,
Aquabuses using the line would plummet
Strongbox
to
is
the
going
ground.
to help you as well.
Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it! Let's stop them!
Miss Navia, please stay safe too.
Finally, some action! Let's go! Ah. Hopefully you heard
Let's go, you two.
that.
We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
The assassin!
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
Haha.
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
You better stick close to me.
Why do you hate Navia?
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question.
But what
You
could
never saw the
she
heyday
do
of
to
Spina di
you?
Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson.
Yes, and
I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it
and
was all because of you, Navia.
and
Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because
but
of you.
dude,
So the shock and grief you showed us before.
what
was
could
an act
she
too?
do about it?
Now you're catching on. I heard
Could
Malus
she
was
actually
dead the
save
moment
them
I got
all?
out.
Just think
Did you
about
know?
it.
Down there in that
You're
blasted
stupid.
fortress, I
You
spent a
are
long
stupid.
time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout.
Yeah,
I was
how can
convinced that all
someone
he cared
hate
about was loyalty,
Navia?
and that he had
She
completely
actually
lost
helped
his
us
capacity
without
for critical
knowing
thinking.
who we are.
The years
So,
passed by in a blur after
dude,
that.
she
I thought I'd
couldn't
finally
save
begun to
them
understand,
all.
and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
But dude,
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful.
she
Everything I
rebuilt
ever loved.
it.
Don't listen to him, boss.
She
He's just
rebuilt
spouting
it.
nonsense.
And now
Have you ever considered
it looks
that
better
maybe
than
the
it
people
was
around
when we
you
first
don't
came
actually
down
care
here.
about you at all?
So
Have you ever considered that maybe
You're
you only
actually
get respect
full of
because you're
crap.
Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came.
Because
really,
if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut
come
your
on,
mouth.
Navia.
I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too.
Yes.
Don't know how to explain it, but I like her. And that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
But she's stronger than him.
By painting the history
He's
of
just
Despina and
stupid
Poisson
assassin
like
and he cannot
but the
do
love that
absolutely
I felt
anything.
from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Okay, some fighting action.
Hey there!
When did these two come?
Down.
How did that happen?
Coming at ya.
What? More of them.
Attack! That's the way.
And BAM!
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it.
Don't worry about me.
Are you okay, Navia?
I took down Scaramouche, Raiden,
I don't
Signora,
But I
a
have to
Pep.
hope.
Not really a Pep, but he's Parasite. Dude, I can do anything. I fought against Narwhal.
If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Okay.
Silence!
There is no escape.
Come on, Novelet. Crit a little bit more often, please. Right, the three of you.
Brought a lot of muscle.
Too easy.
They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
And BAM! Everything finished. Too
These must be
easy.
the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it?
Just
Oh,
put
I
your
must use
sword
detect
through
engines and
it
stuff.
and it will get locked.
Huh?
The
There's
key. We
strangely
need a
shaped
key.
hole here. What is it for?
Well, emergency switch?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Uh-huh. Nothing.
Let me turn this guy over. Ugh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
Yes. Nothing. Okay, and where are the? Okay, all right. Really? Finally.
Found it! That's amazing!
You didn't search not even one body. Okay? Not even one.
That
Yes.
should do it, right?
Nahida is just broken with Raiden, okay?
Should be able to relax now.
Though that duo is just broken. And if you have C6 Nahida, oh my god. You should really pair C6 Nahida with Raiden. It's just devastating. We should still check out the perimeter just in
Oh,
case.
you're right. They
La.
could have set explosives elsewhere too. Let's go.
My tongue had enough. My tongue had enough for today, definitely.
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Why can't I use my traveler like that? And why can't I switch elements like him? Come on!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Nadia! You can't block them all!
Look, I'm doing this the Spina way.
Not bad, but totally unrealistic. uh,
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them.
well, I will show you my
Their
Nahida
hatred
build
and
and
anger towards
then
me or the
just
Spina was
copy it.
justified. Anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough
Well,
to
yes,
even
Navia
be worth
is
trying to talk to.
Really hot.
Please prosecute them in accordance to the law.
EM, okay.
Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
That is
Sounds good. We're
okay,
very
but
appreciative of
I
your
will
help.
show you the build
Without it, the
that I have on
consequences would
her,
have been far
so
worse.
just copy it.
All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Nadia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale. Feeling of fatigue?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Let her go sleep and rest.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
Really, Navia? I wouldn't say a single
As I
word
thought.
to that guy.
Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
Ah,
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired.
Why would you bite?
Just give her some time.
The one with the feeling like she is really next to you, or... Oh god. It's a little bit strange. Welcome, Takato. A little bit late, as usual, I guess. But it is fine. Don't worry about it. We are ending with Navia's story. And we will check one other thing. And I guess we are done, so... A little bit late to the party. Well, I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler,
Studying again?
I want to ask you something.
What are you studying?
And
Did
please,
I ask you
tell
last
me the
time?
truth.
I think I
Do
didn't.
you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
Did Traveler just talk? Nice. I love
you feel, Nadia?
hearing
Any
Traveler
better
talk.
after taking a break?
I adore it. I
feel quite a
want
bit
more
better,
lines
but
from
I should
Traveler.
probably
I
still
want to
rest for a
hear
few
him
more days.
in the stories.
Sorry, partner.
That is going to change
said some weird
absolutely
things earlier.
everything.
Feel free to just ignore me.
Oh, the programming. Nice. The programming is... I mean, I did only 3 months and finished one thing for the programming applications, so it was a little bit hard, but I guess it's because it's only 3 months, so you don't get really into that in that short time. Maybe it would be, I would say, much easier if I took the whole year. I don't know. And if there was someone to really explain it, not just online, so yeah. A little weird, that's true, but that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself
I
before.
used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life.
Unfortunately, I don't do any programming. I finished that course. I finished that course 2 years ago, and I did no programming from that day. I did thought about doing something, but it was just the one of the simplest ones that I finished, so I needed to work so hard to actually learn about anything. Now when it comes to story, I need to get back to that one. I'm really confused about Navia and doubting thing, because she's doubting herself all the time, and she's always just asking herself, did I do it correctly? Was it good enough? Is everyone happy? I really confused. I am really confused. She is doubting her whole life. I really don't get this one, okay? I really don't get this one.
Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
It did!
Like that, Navia.
It
You've already done
did!
more than enough.
You're an amazing
No
person!
matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Okay.
I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Uh,
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
yes,
Well, if you're ready, I'll
at
unveil the
least
present.
you sound that bad. Okay.
This is Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
I will also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite
I
a surprise.
unfortunately don't
I
have
never
any
thought
info
that I'd
on
have the chance
Zhongli's
to stand
rerun
next to my
banner,
mother.
but it
Not
was
even in my wildest
somewhere
dreams.
half a year ago, right? So I guess 5.1, 5.2. It should be something like that, I guess. I'm not really sure. That's just my guess. So let's say next year in October my guess, if not earlier, then it should be like this. Okay, so Navia's story quest finished. Well, there wasn't so much action, and it was kinda sad in few moments, but it was okay. It was okay. Nothing too special. Just a regular okay story
I see the
quest.
value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors
Yes,
of the
Mondstadt
people of
NPC.
Fontaine.
I do remember
I believe I
about
will
that,
continue to
Naruto.
take pride in
Don't
fulfilling
worry. You said next to Cathedral. Um, so triple banner in Genshin Impact. That is what I was talking about in the last live stream, because there's too many characters, and if they are not going to make let's call it a region banner. Okay, so let's say we click, instead of standard banner we have region banner. So we click here and then it pops out Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine, and the next regions, Natlan, Snezhnaya, maybe even Celestia, or Celestia is not going to be a region, however it ends up. It pops up that kind of small window, we select it, and we have characters that are only from that region, and then you can keep only 2 banners. If they are not going to make the region banner, then you can guess we need at least 3 banners, at least 3 banners per update. So yeah, Naruto, where now? Yeah, too many wishes. Yeah, and I have even more. 35. Okay, for now, 35. That's everything for Nave. So Nave, if she has amazing weapon, then I'm getting her weapon. I mean, if she's DPS, I definitely need to take her weapon. We need to win 50-50, and
Water comes in many flavors.
on
to
weapon
the
banner
Silver
as well we need to win
Mondstadt's
50-50, so
water.
yeah. Behind the cathedral, okay. Maybe I did hear about him. He's in this park, right? Oh, it's this one. And that's the grave, right? Is he really singing?
The sun is setting in his
Okay.
time for him to say goodbye.
Well, kinda sad. The sun is setting in his sky. No, 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 don't skip, you stupid! Let me read. The sun is setting in his sky. Time for him to say goodbye. Goodbye, warm, and goodbye, light. Hello, wind, and cold of night. Yeah, it's graveyard. Oh, there's more. Time to rest now, sleepyhead. Do not fear the night ahead. I will stay here by your side. Stay until the dawn arrives. Yeah, that's quite sad. Oh my god, why would you say this? Why would you say this? The second option, yes. What are you doing? they singing this thing in the hospital? Oh no, the dawn is coming! Oh god, I ignored her. Oh god! Oh my god, this is absolutely terrible. Naruto, I'm not listening to you. I'm not ever going to listen to you, okay? I'm not going to talk to any NPC you want anymore because this is so terrible. This is just the worst, okay? And whoever's is just making amazingly terrible NPCs and stories. Alright? Is that... I hope you understand it, okay? Yeah, such a small thing and you failed. And now you are feeling guilty and... well, you will fall ill here and you will die because no one is coming back to the back of the cathedral, to this small graveyard. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Genshin. You have some more. Well, no. Naruto, no, I'm not going there, okay? I'm not talking to them. I'm not listening to absolutely anything. And what happens if I select the first option? Wait, let's be totally oh, I cannot! Ah! I can't choose the first one. I was going to say let's be totally retarded and select the first option, but I can't do it now. I did hear about Rue's story and his singing, but when I was doing the story I actually skipped everything because I was just rushing with all of that. I was just rushing with finishing the world quests, so I didn't really care about anything, but I did hear the story from others. So yeah, I do know it's quite a sad story, and if you are confused about what I'm doing, well, as you can see, I need more potatoes and milk. You can talk with him in a day. Okay, Naruto, we are not going to be retarded and select the first choice, so we will leave the man alone. Come on! Okay. Did this thing finish with everything? Okay, done and done. Everything above 500 except these few things, which possibly will never be above 500. Okay, nice. Yeah, don't ask me why, but I'm keeping absolutely everything. You are called Potato. Can you even search for someone who is called Potato? Or you just need... oh, come on. Or you need the ID. You need ID. Oh, come on. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Well, Yeah, I'm keeping absolutely everything above 500 except these things which I need to collect, and that's a little bit harder to do. This one is easy and this one was quite easy, so yeah. Everything else, as you can see, I spent already, and these ones are really pain in the ass, so yeah. I hate these ones as well, and you need to give them in the weekly commission things for the how is that thing called? I don't know. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. I'm not sure what I'm talking anymore. Yeah, but I thought maybe there's a possibility at least to see the account, but it seems unfortunately there is no possibility like that. Here it is. So from the mushrooms, almost absolutely everything at 500. Everything that you can buy is over 500, except these two things, but it's close enough, I don't really care. And everything you can cook above 500. Fish, I don't have that many. Naruto? Really? Another totally terrible story? Nahida's story quest. I don't know. Anyways, even almost 500 of the baits for the fish, and I do really need to farm for trees in the fontaine. I cannot build absolutely anything because I'm too lazy to go and collect wood. Also, I had 1200 of these ones, 1300 or 400 of these ones. I had 1500 of these ones, and I spent all of them, but still I didn't build everything in the Serentia. I still didn't build everything from Sumeru in Serentia, and I had so many of these ones. I think I had 300 more, and I had 3 or 400 more of these, and I spent all of that. I had over 1000 of these ones, and I spent all of them. And yeah, when it comes to food, well, I have everything, and I hate these ones. Yeah, just use it. I don't need it. Why do you even give me these ones? Never mind. What you can... Oh, no. Okay. Just use it. And this one... Use... I don't need you. Okay, never mind. That's my food collection anyways. And I think I'm possibly never going to use this one. I'm going to leave it. And yeah, do you have enough hydro sigils? Because you need 300 to go from level 40 to level 50 in the fountain. So I have enough, and with new region unlocked, well, of course I'm going to have enough for the shop in the Fontaine. So hopefully you have enough as well. And Serentia, yeah, 1117 items. And it is not, you see, I have 3 towers. It's not counting it like that. It's literally counting everything separately. So yeah, this is becoming too much. Although I did say that we need even more items because there's just too many missing. Too many items missing. 3 minutes until I get a 1 resin and we can collect 60k more Mora. Never think of getting 500 fish. How, I don't know how much do I have. Where is fish? Am I blind? Or I don't see because of my camera? Come on. It should be here next to crab. Oh, there it is. Fish 341, and we will buy more. When is the next stream? Well, I'm free from work for next week, so we could do live stream on Sunday. We could do it on Sunday. I would say it should be probably at let's see, 6 p.m. the universal time. I mean the +0, yes. It should be then. It's the best time for you guys, I guess. So Sunday definitely. Okay, Sunday definitely. Tomorrow I will make it's 6 p.m. for me at the moment, so I will make 2 shorts for tomorrow, and on Sunday it's going to be a new live stream. Well, we will just have fun and collect. I have few, you see, few fragile resins to use. So yeah. You are +6. Okay, I am +1. So it means that it would be fine if it is 4 or 5 p.m. for you. Okay. I will try to do it like that. Challenge video. Well, definitely, we can do anything. I'm going to collect materials for upgrading Traveler to the maximum. I want to have him on all elements 999. So we will do that one, and all the other time left we will be doing any challenges that you can come up with, because I don't know what else to do. We can actually do hangouts, just talk about anything and do hangouts, because I have 2 more hangouts to do. Kaveh and Kaya's hangout. Those ones are left. I did absolutely everything else, and one other amazing thing that I did yesterday is that I finished those 2 hangouts, and I passed 1100 achievements, and now I'm at 1102nd achievement. I need only 37 to have absolutely all of them, and 30 of those 37 are from the daily commissions. So I'm going to do daily commissions for, I don't know, 3 days straight. uh, I mean, we can do this Spiral Abyss again. Novelty is OP, yes he is. Well, you know what? I did personally choose only the Archons in the beginning, okay? Only the Archons, and I said that I want only their weapon, but after you succeed in that, and after you have enough to pull for more characters, especially DPSs, well, it ends up being that you pull for even their weapon. So Furina is broken, okay? Furina is broken, and let me show you just quickly. We used Furina in the Spiral Abyss, right? We did use her. Let's go here. Okay, you will now see Furina. I'm not going to use anyone else. I'm only going to activate the shield from Zhongli, so I don't have to move. Nothing else. For their constellations and for refinements on weapons. Really? Getting married before Tsaritsa comes out. Well, it's only 2 years. Only. So, yeah. It is a possibility. Definitely. Yeah, I'm going to use only Furina, and I'm going to activate the Zhongli's shield because... Come on. Okay. Or, no, let's do it like this, okay? Okay, please guys, crit! Okay, it was actually without Zhongli in the end, but yeah. This is what I was talking about. She is OP. Boss that is let's now I need let's see which one. Yes, let's go against this one. Elemental skill crit, yes. It must crit. The wrong button, okay. It must crit. Oh, come on. It must be critting. But everything is just percentage of HP, and my Furina at the moment doesn't have that much HP. No HP rolls on any of these ones, and I have 9% HP here, nothing on this one, and yes, I did choose the HP one here. Do I need more crit rate, so I selected that one? Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I will try it. That's a good idea. I was thinking about it, but I never made a video like that. So I could definitely do that. Uh, Give me a second. I thought that someone is waiting for me. False alarm. Okay, now on this one. Yes, Furina is broken.
Solidify!
Okay, look at this.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
I did absolutely nothing. Okay? I did absolutely nothing. And with Furina, you can do anything. You see? And she's also, while they are active, I will show you one thing. Let's go. Yes, here. No, on this one. You will see something that is just amazing. Something that is amazing. Please be faster. Come here. Come on. Yes, thank you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They are attacking everyone. And it would be amazing thing if you could actually activate your skill on Furina while you are underwater, because that guy will shoot everyone. Each of those three will shoot and attack everyone. Okay, and that is totally broken. Okay, enough about Furina. Navia's story, I'm not that impressed. I thought it could be much better. All the story quests from the characters in the Fontaine are, I would say, even terrible. I mean, they are okay, they are nothing special, so I'm not impressed with any of them. I thought they will be much better, but in the end, unfortunately, not. Naruto, I will try and I will use your idea, which everyone else already implemented, about using one character against absolutely all bosses in the game. We will see how it's going to go. The characters which have builds, not every single one of them, but the characters that have builds and which are upgraded to the fullest, I will use them and make videos on them. But someone which I don't have build on, well, I'm not going to use. Yeah, okay, broken artifacts, but she's not upgraded to the maximum. I don't know, not even artifacts. Okay, missing everything. She does have, the weapon is not on maximum, and the bell shouldn't be on her, it should be, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to pull for R5, and if it happens that I get one extra, it's going to go on Noel. I need artifacts, everything else is in place. except I think I should use some other weapon, but never mind, I don't really care. Yeah. All in all.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
You want something interesting, Furina? You really want something interesting? I will show you now what's interesting. Okay, you see, your house is down there, and goodbye.
I still couldn't do it.
Okay, guys, so this would be everything from this stream. I will be ending it now. I will answer everything that I didn't. So let me just read the comments. Well, she deserved it. She said it is boring. And I'm trying to end the stream. Here, I will revive her. Come on, come on. There you go, there you go. She's alive, and there you go. She's going to be healed again. I'm going to use characters that I have built finished, so yeah. I'm going to make videos with them, and afterwards with the other characters that I finish build, like Ember, the most broken character in the game. So yeah. This is everything from this stream. I hope I will see you on Sunday, and we will have some fun. So yeah. Until then, I hope you have amazing weekend, and that I will see you on Sunday. Well, it is almost midnight to you, but it will be just evening to me, so yeah, see you in the evening. Hope you have amazing night today and amazing weekend, so enjoy your time until I see you again.